have you noticed the NDP and the Liberals, they got one thing in common? They always talk about how great farmers are. We should help farmers, help the local economy, buy local, right? Well, they've done more to destroy farming in this province in the last 30 years.
Yeah, well, they've destroyed everybody.
Yeah. You could broaden that from farming to small business in general.
Right.
Yeah, because either one, they take turns, and they're always in bed with some big corporation or some big union, right?
Yeah.
And it's not just
Monsanto rules the world.
Yeah, and little small businesses, but I'm my fingers on the pulse with farmers. They're just left out of the picture.
Yeah.
So they shut down like, where do you get your meat processed now? Right?
Who processes meat anymore?
Yeah, it's illegal. It's like a sin. Oh, you can't process it. You have to be federally inspected.
Yeah.
Who gets sick?
Yeah.
People eating meat out of
Brooks.
What is it? Which
Brooks.
one? Yeah, and Excel Foods and Maple Leaf.
Yeah.
No one got sick eating out of Johnson Meats here in town. And when they shut that down, it's like a trickle effect. It affects all the farmers who used to bring their animals to Johnson Meats.
Right.
And they shut that down, the Liberals did, in the name of safety.
I know.
And because people were all getting sick, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, there was supposed to be...
There was a bunch of people dying, right? No, of course not.
Well, they were supposed to put in a big plant in the East Kootenays.
Yeah.
And they were going to have a retail outlet at the plant. I don't know if it ever went through because
No, what they have over in the Kootenays is they set up a mobile abattoir. They shut down an abattoir there, and you and I paid $190,000 to set up a mobile abattoir in its place. So shut one down, build up a new one with tax money. Yeah, and it's crazy.
Crap.
Yeah, and farmers are hurting.
Yeah.
And then they get this rate hike thing. Who do you think it affects you? It affects me. I got 3 kids. I don't know what yours.
They're all in Alberta.
Yeah, but it affects you, right? You don't like this. Well, imagine if you're a farmer and you got a welder and a shop and you're. Imagine what a farmer's power bill is.
Yeah, I know. In Alberta years ago, I don't know if it still holds, but they used to have a farm rate.
A what?
A cheap farm rate.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. When we still had our local power companies.
Yeah. Not anymore. No,
Not
farmers here in BC are paying full pop.
Yeah, I know, because we have cousins up at Salmon Arm that farm, and they're complaining about their power, and I said to them, well, don't you guys get a farm rate? And no, never heard of it.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you got that.
Yeah.
It's a tax grab.
Yeah, well, that's all.
Farmer is fair game as surely as a pensioner or a parents of kids.
Is.
Yeah.
We're held ransom.
Yeah.
We work for them instead of them working for us.
Yeah, and it's our power.
I know.
Is this your friend?
Oh, yeah, this is Lois.
Lois?
She's a neighbor.
Mischa. I'm running for the BC Conservatives. That's why I'm here. I've been involved in this right from the start. Lois, you don't want to give a quick interview. Tell us why you're here.
Well, too, it's because of the...
Here, I'll introduce you. You're Lois from...
Peters.
From here?
Yeah, I live here.
What's your last name?
Peters.
Peters. Mm-hmm. We have Lois Peters here from right here in Oliver, BC. And she's here at the rate hike meeting. Mm-hmm. Why are you here, Lois?
Because it's really jumped. It really has.
Okay, how much? What, 2%? 5%?
And yeah, we've over 50%.
Okay, sorry, say that again because I pulled the mic away. I was just joking when I said 5%, but go ahead.
It's over 50%.
50%. Does that sound fair?
Pensioner.
Yeah.
You're on a fixed income.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Did your pension go up by 50%?
No, it did not.
No.
Well,
So what did you think when you opened that power bill?
Oh, I was shocked. Yes, literally shocked.
How are
I
you?
didn't do much for the month of December. This was a January bill.
Right.
Because in December I had my husband very sick, so we didn't do much.
Didn't leave a lot of lights on, didn't run power.
No, we didn't have much of a Christmas because he passed away in January.
Okay.
And so we had a very quiet Christmas. And like I say, we weren't celebrating. And yet it was up so high, I just freaked right out.
When did it hit? In January?
Mm-hmm, yes.
And it was 50% right off the hop.
Well, it's more or less from
2010.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 2 years, in just over 2 years, call it 3 years, and you're looking at 50%.
I moved up here in 2000 from the coast, and of course at that time the coast was very high. And when we got up here, we thought, oh, isn't this great? Of course, then it was only Aquila that was here then.
Oh, the company?
Yes, because it was Kootenai Power, but then it was Aquila like when we came.
Yeah.
And then it changed to Fortis.
Yeah.
But really, honestly, it's really went up.
Quite a hit. And just to be clear, you're not running a welder or 10,000 watt bulbs. You don't have an electric car, do you, Lois?
No.
Imagine when we all get electric cars. What are we going to do then?
We're going to be stuck in the first snowbank we come to.
Now, I got another question for you. What did you do? Did you phone anyone? Have you spoken to anyone, like in politics or in any position of authority yet?
No.
Have you spoken to other citizens in the same position?
Yes, friends, yes.
Okay, so amongst your friends, do a little straw poll for us. Would you say, are you the only one in this boat, or are 50% of your friends, or how would you peg it? We got your friend Pat right here. We know she's in the same boat, so right away you got something in common. But how would you peg? Yeah, how many? What would you peg it? Half, 3/4?
I would say damn near everybody.
Okay, well, can you repeat that?
I would say damn near everybody.
You know what? I was just talking to my friend down the coast. Now, her daughter even works for Hydro down the coast.
Yeah.
And her daughter's in her 40s, and she's complaining.
Does she have kids?
No, they don't, but she still is complaining how high it is.
And isn't the idea, well, it's high for your own good. You're going to learn to conserve power. And this is why I was asking you sort of tongue-in-cheek, do you have a welder?
No,
do you run it?
Nothing.
Yeah, so, okay, but hypothetically now, because this is seriously, they're going to teach you to conserve power. Tell me right now, how are you going to conserve power?
I'm going to quit eating and quit eating.
Well, that won't conserve power, but you'll be able to pay your bill. And Lois, can you think of ways? Do you leave lights on? What could you do to conserve power?
Well, that's just it. Where I live, we are all on electric furnace, electric hot water tank. Everything is electricity. We don't have gas in where we live.
Yeah.
And that really hurts, you see.
Sure, and the province used to promote electrical power, electric heat. What do they call it? Clean. It was clean energy, clean heat.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah. So now, do you even have the option of switching to natural gas?
No, because they have not got gas in the park where we.
So even if you had $5,000 to blow on refitting your house and getting a new furnace with forced air,
You can't.
you couldn't get gas.
In the park, and there's about 115 units, right? Roughly, where we live.
Gotcha. Well, we got Lois here and her friend Pat, and Pat wasn't going to talk, but she ended up talking a little bit on camera. But just to sum up, I don't know. Do you see any way out of this? Is there any way out?
Yes.
What is it?
Sell and move to another
Move.
province.
Didn't that happen?
We like the Okanagan, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Not
just
that
it. Well, I do.
This kind of sours it, maybe a little.
Oh, a little, yeah. Because you don't have any extra money then to play around with, you know?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, well, there's no way you can save. I mean,
No.
unless you do all your stuff, and we're not nocturnal, so that's,
So you're-
that's about the only time that maybe you can save, because,
So yeah, when the sun goes down, you go to bed, and there's no power in your house.
yeah, right. Yeah,
So you couldn't change anything anyway, even if you wanted.
not a bit.
Well, I'm always wondering, who isn't already conserving energy? In the last 10 years, we all got the message, didn't we? You know,
Yes, it's true.
do you hang up laundry?
Yes, I put it out.
So you're already hanging up laundry. Just think what that saves. Have you seen the plug-in on your dryer? That's like your stove. That's 320. 220. 220. Yeah, thank you. But you hang laundry to save money?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't. I have an energy efficient. I just spent money on buying an energy efficient washer and dryer.
Ah, so that let's go there. Yeah, that's part of the message here. You're supposed to learn to conserve.
Right.
And so you went out and spent $600 on a new dryer, and you're still getting two-tiered billing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. She's got a high bill and
So I guess you got to go.
the old appliances.
Yeah, but so I guess Pat has to go out and do the same thing with her fridge and stove, and you did it with your dryer. You got to do everything else in the house. Right. I don't know. You got $6 or $7 grand to spend.
No, I'd have to buy a new house. Ours is.
So you might as well do the whole house then.
Well, you might as well buy a new one because these are old and they aren't really energy efficient.
You'd have to put new windows in. That's probably about $20,000 for a small 2-bedroom house.
Yeah.
Energy efficient doors.
You have the windows.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've already got the windows. So then why is your power bill shouldn't have gone up?
Mine actually is a 99 model. It isn't that old.
No.
And I got R2 or R something insulation.
Yeah, insulation. So you just didn't spend, like Pat did, hundreds of dollars on new appliances yet. But she just told you that didn't work either.
My appliances are getting old because they've been in there since.
Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? You do all these things you do them right, and it still goes up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Lois, thank you very much. And Pat, lovely to meet you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.